Today I'm going to talk to you about what's important when you're pouring footings. So we've dug our footings and they've been inspected and approved by the local building codes department. Next, I'll show you how we pour the footings. I'm going to be using these manufactured forms to get the finish level a few inches above ground level. Then I'll show you a couple options for how to anchor your post boots. Whether you mix the concrete yourself or you have it delivered, you're going to want to fill your form to the top, screed it off, and then float it. In this case, I filled the footing holes to ground level, inserted a 1 foot section of form, then filled it to the top, screeded it, and then floated it. Now floating, I just used a piece of scrap wood, gently tapped it on the surface just to bring the slurry up and make sure the aggregate is submerged. Now the first way is to insert the bolt while the concrete is still wet. You're going to use a piece of hardware called a J-bolt. Locate the position using your string lines and a plumb bob, and then simply wiggle the J-bolt down into the wet concrete, leaving about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch of the thread still exposed. Give the J-bolt a 1/4 to 1/2 turn once it's in position, and then let the concrete cure. Now the second method is to insert the bolt after the concrete is cured. Now this is a little bit more flexible because you don't have to position the bolt precisely while the concrete is still wet. All it involves is boring a hole in the concrete. You'd be using a hammer drill or an impact hammer, and then inserting an approved concrete anchor in that hole. Once the footings have cured and you've installed your anchors, you're ready to attach the post brackets and start building your deck.